Well, I'm showing 4:01 actually, so I think we can get started. Thank you everybody for attending. We're going to have the playing of O Canada, and then I will read the our Indigenous land acknowledgement. Okay, thank you. I am now going to read the statement, but I have to go and grab it. Seems like there's always some piece of paper that I don't have right in front of me. The municipality of Whitestone recognizes all of Canada resides on traditional, unceded, and/or treaty lands of the Indigenous people of Turtle Island. We recognize our municipality on the Robinson-Huron Treaty Territory is home to many past, present, and future Indigenous families. This acknowledgement of the land is a declaration of our commitment and collective responsibility to reconcile the past and to honor and value the culture, history, and relationships we have with one another. Okay, thank you. Next, I will ask if there is any pecuniary interest to declare in this afternoon's proceedings. Okay, I am hearing none. I will let the record show that none was declared. So our next item is approval of the agenda. Could I get a mover and seconder, please, for the following? Whereas the members of council have been presented with an agenda for the July 6, 2023 regular closed session council meeting, be it resolved that the agenda for this meeting be adopted as presented and that the chairperson be authorized to alter the order of business. Again, a mover and seconder, please.
I'll move.
Moved by Councillor Bray.
I can second that, Mr. Mayor.
Okay, Councillor Nash, thank you. Councillor Bray moves. Seconds. So I'm going to say all those in favor, but I guess we need a recorded vote. Since we're all online, is that correct?
Yes, that's correct, Mr. Mayor. Councillor Bray.
Or just before we do the vote, can I ask one question through you, Mr. Mayor?
You may.
Thank you. It was just a question, and maybe it's there all the time, but I don't know if If it is, the second line of it, after be it resolved that the agenda for the meeting be adopted as presented and that the chairperson shall be authorized to alter the order of business. I thought it was always that if it gets, the order gets altered, it's based on the majority of council members to vote on it, and that council says, yes, we're okay with altering it. I was just wondering why that's been put in there, and maybe it's there all the time, but I just haven't noticed it before.
Okay, I'll answer that. It would normally, that is normally, in my experience, part of any motion to approve an agenda, but it hasn't been in Whitestone's practice. The reason that we're doing it today specifically is that we have an item on the agenda which involves one of our staff, and when he is available, we want to bring him onto the agenda. So you've seen it before when we knew in advance that we were going to have to alter the order. Rather than keeping somebody around waiting. I mean, council can vote against the motion if they don't want to alter the order of business, but
Yeah, no, sorry, and through you, Mr.
A
Mayor.
few times before already, right?
Yeah, no, through you, Mr. Mayor. It had nothing to do with that. I just thought all the other times it was up to council to vote on it, and I think council's voted in favor of it each time. It was more that it said the chairperson and not council, but you've answered the question just fine for tonight, so thank you.
Yeah, Mr. Mayor, if I might just comment, I think in the past it has been up to council in the couple times that it's been dealt with. I think under this council, I can never remember this coming up as an issue under any other council, but we are talking about the procedural bylaw on July the 11th. So I guess that might be an appropriate time for Councillor Nash or anyone else to bring up this subject if they so choose. But certainly I don't have a problem voting for this agenda with that in there tonight, because we need to talk to Paul when he's available, I guess. So, thank you.
Oh, okay, thank you. Could we get the question? Could we take the vote, please?
Yes. Councillor Bray,
Yes.
Councillor Lamb,
Yes.
Councillor Nash,
Yes,
Councillor Woods.
Yes.
Oh, there you are. Mayor Comrie.
Yes.
That motion is carried.
Okay, thank you. Right. So item 4, the first item is to adjourn to closed session. Could I get a mover and seconder, please, that this meeting move into a closed session to consider the following item 4.1, closed session meeting minutes for the regular closed council meeting of June 8th, 2023. And then personal matters about identifiable individuals, including municipal or local board employees pursuant to section 239.2B of the Ontario Municipal Act. And there are 5 items there. The Maple Island Thrift Shop Committee has a volunteer application. The Environmental Stewardship Committee has a volunteer application. And there are 2 staffing matters and a personal matter that would be subject to for which there would be verbal updates. And then item 4.3, labor relations or employee negotiations pursuant to the Ontario Municipal Act, section 239.2D. Report on collective verbal update on collective bargaining, and litigation or potential litigation, including matters before administrative tribunals affecting the municipality pursuant to Ontario Municipal Act, section 239.2E. One is a legal matter before the courts and the other is an insurance claim. So those are the items. Could we get a mover and seconder, please, to go into close to deal with them?
I'll
I
move.
can move that. I can second that, Mr. Mayor.
All right, thank you. I have Councillor Lamb moves and Councillor Nash seconds.
Just a question, quick question. Is there anyone on Zoom?
Other
Good.
than us, no,
Okay, thank you.
not at the moment.
So we'll pause now, or we'll go off the record now, right?
Well,
Yeah, we
as soon
will,
as we,
once we call the vote.
Oh, yeah, okay,
We
so,
we gotta vote to go into close, so it's 4:11 p.m.
Councillor Bray,
Yes.
Councillor Lamb,
yes,
Councillor Nash,
Yes.
Councillor Woods,
Yes.
Mayor Comrie, Mayor
All right,
Comrie,
thank you.
I did you say yes?
I did, yes, sorry.
Oh, okay.
did I not?
I think what happens when you turn your head, we can't
Oh,
hear. you.
okay, I'm sorry, yeah, we got the mic right in front of me, sorry about that.
Okay, I'm going
right.
to stop the
Start now?
recording on.
Okay, thank you.
I'll just, I probably just say, for the record, the motion was carried to come into open session. And we're now in open session
at the time of,
at the time of,
5:33, 5:53, sorry. 5:53.
thank you.
All right, so matters arising from closed session. Mover and seconder that the council of the municipality of Whitestone hereby approves the closed session meeting minutes for the regular closed session council meeting of June 8th, 2023.
I'll move it.
I'll
Councillor
second.
Lamb, seconded by Councillor Bray. So Lamb. Again, we need a roll call.
Councillor Bray,
Yes.
Councillor Lamb,
Yes,
Councillor Woods,
Yes.
Mayor Comrie.
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries.
Okay, thank you. All right. A volunteer for the Maple Island Thrift Shop. Mover and seconder that the council of the municipality of Whitestone does hereby approve the following appointment to the Maple Island Thrift Shop Committee, Christine Walker. Moved by Councillor Wood, seconded by
I'll second it.
Councillor Lamb. Thank you. And again, we'll have the question.
Councillor Bray,
Yes.
Councillor Lamb,
Yes,
Councillor Woods,
Yes.
Mayor Comrie.
Yes.
Thank you. That motion is carried.
4.2.2. Mover and seconder that the council of the municipality of Whitestone does hereby approve the following appointment to the Whitestone Environmental Stewardship Committee. Ann Wright.
I'll move.
Thank you, Councillor Bray, seconded
I'll
by
second. I'll
Councillor
second.
Lamb. And the question, the vote, please.
Councillor Bray,
Yes.
Councillor Lamb,
Yes,
Councillor Woods,
Yes.
Mayor Comrie.
Yes.
That motion is carried.
Okay, the next thing I have is our confirmatory bylaw. Would like to move and second that.
I'll move it.
Councillor Lamb moves, seconded by Councillor Woods. Call the question.
Councillor Bray,
Yes.
Councillor Lamb,
Yes,
Councillor Woods,
Yes.
Mayor Comrie.
Yes.
That motion is carried.
And finally, adjournment.
I'll move.
Counselor Ray moves, seconded by Counselor Woods. That this meeting be adjourned at 5:58 PM. Until the special council meeting of Tuesday, July 11th at 4 PM or at the call of the chair. And there won't be a call of the chair between now and then, so.
Counselor Bray,
Yes.
Counselor Lamb,
Yes.
Counselor Woods,
Yes.
and Mayor Comrie.
Yes. Okay, so thank you very much, everybody. We're just coming up 6 o'clock and
Okay, everyone, good meeting. Thank
hopefully
you.
we'll get some sun again tomorrow.